large circle. Ask for a little roundness, a little frame, a correct bend. As her chin comes in a little bit, get a little bit of roundness, and twice as much trot. See if she's really listening to your leg, listening to your spur. While she listens to your leg and your spur, she's going to try to not listen to your hand. You tell her she has to. She has to have a little roundness. Trot across the diagonal of the ring. Nice, strong forward trot. Just feeling like you're just communicating with her mouth, with the bit. Just moving the bit, just your fingertips on the rein, moving the bit in her mouth while your leg and your spur make her move, move, go, go. Because her instinct when she feels your leg is to stick her head up and hollow her back. And then you lose a lot of impulsion, you lose all the roundness. So she has to understand how to round her back, how to give a little flexion. So no less trot than that, no slower than that. A big circle.
Blaze has been, she's pretty good at getting in frame with someone who knows.
Yeah.
So, but that's probably, he's almost there with that feel.
Good. Trot down the long side and then make a big circle at the other end. And just in your circle, that her head and neck are looking the direction she's going, that her body is taking the shape of the circle that you're on, so that her spine is following that track. Good. A couple more circles. That's it. Keep using your leg, keep using your hands, keep the circle the same size, the same shape. Holding your outside rein and then just wiggling the inside rein. Holding your outside rein, you're communicating with that inside rein. A little more contact, a little more feel of your outside rein, so that she doesn't just bend her neck, but she brings her nose in as she bends her neck. So you have to hold that outside rein as you're asking with the inside rein. And all the while, for listening to your leg, strong trot, big trot. Don't let the circle change shape or size. If she's making it bigger or smaller, she's doing it as an evasion. Go around the outside and across the diagonal anywhere. Get down to this end of the ring and same big circle. You can come right out to the wall, right up by me, around this first X. Right up to me, just touching the wall. That same size, same shape every time. More leg. Hold your outside rein. Just your fingers touching that inside rein. communicating with the bit. She feels the bit in her mouth. The leg is actually the key. The hand asks, but the leg has to be working first. More trot. Hold that outside rein. Keep the same size circle. More trot. Twice as much trot. Your trot's getting really weak.
Okay in here?
Yeah, perfect. Down the long side. Communicating with the reins, using your leg. When you're ready, a walk transition, walking. But make a big, strong forward walk, not a lazy, sleepy walk. Make her push, make her move, make her go somewhere. Make her feel like she's in a hurry to get somewhere. If she's walking, she has a little walk break, but she can't be lazy, can't be weak. Now let her have a loose rein, let her stretch, but keep her still, keep her moving, keep her going. So even on a loose rein, as she's taking a break, she still has to keep moving. So right to the end of the buckle, a totally loose rein, but a nice big strong walk. She has to listen to your leg. Otherwise, she gets a kick with the spur. Moving, moving. Think of a power walk, speed walking, power walking. To get them to use their body, use their muscles. If you don't ask them to, they'll just shuffle along. Good. Gather your reins up.
Good.
Now, taking a feel of your reins, and you get down to this end, walking that big circle, thumbs on top, peel down. Always good basic position with yourself. Heels down, sit up tall. And now your legs working, circling, get your hand coordinated until she's walking in a frame. Hold that outside rein. That's it. Big walk. She should always be over tracking. Her hind feet have to always be stepping further ahead than the front feet. As they start to have a frame, as they start to bridle, then the first thing you try to do is take lazy, weak, short little steps. So keep your leg working, keep your spur working. Communicate with your fingers, with the rein. Hold your outside rein. Big walk, strong walk. Feeling that power walk. Good. Once you get an acceptable frame, then start trotting. Just wait till you're happy with the frame you have in the walk. Then go ahead into the trot, trying to maintain it. She gives you a few good steps every once in a while. And it's just the more you keep asking, keep communicating, you'll start getting it for longer and longer. That's good there. Into the trot. Hold your reins, use your leg. You worked hard to get the frame, don't just give it away when you ask to trot. A larger circle all the way up to me. Stronger trot while you use your reins, while your hands are working. So your lower body, your leg has a job to do, your hands have a job to do. She won't be happy, she won't enjoy it, but she'll realize that you're asking and you're not going to give up. You're going to put a little pressure on her until she accepts it. And remember, it's the leg that actually makes the difference. They can't listen, they can't have a frame unless their hind end's working, unless they're listening to your leg. More trot, bigger circle. Feel like a lengthened trot. Feel like she's in a hurry to go somewhere. Moving, moving, going, going. You want her to feel like she's trying to canter rather than trying to slow down and walk. Even more, I want to see her accidentally canter. Use your leg, use your spur. Good, try to keep those stirrups. Turn your toe out. When you want the spur, turn your toe out and your spur's right there. Hold the rein, hold that outside rein, ask, communicate, move the bit in her mouth. And she can't ignore your leg. That's it, very good. It's hard work to get it. Good. That's it. Okay, a walk transition and give her a pat. She can have a loose rein, but a strong walk, a big strong walk. Don't let her be lazy. She should be jogging and prancing while she's walking, not just dragging her butt. That's it. She's always wanting to go. You've got to make her go instead of be sluggish and slow. You feel she's hoping that you'll give up. She's hoping that you'll get tired. She's hoping that you won't. You kind of make her give that last little bit. And when you put your leg on and made her listen to your leg, all of a sudden, oh, it's easy to have a frame. It's hard, it's very hard, and then all of a sudden it gets easy. And it'll get easier and easier the more you expect it. The more you ask her to do it all the time, it'll start to get easier and easier. But she associates you with not knowing, not able to get it, so she just figures she doesn't have to get it. She knows how to do it. Now you know you can get it, because now we need that same thing in the canter. So pick your reins up, strong walk. When you're ready, go ahead cantering. Same circle here, big circle. Really strong canter. Go, move, strong. And then feel those reins. No less canter than that. That's it. Cantering, cantering, leg. Feel her push from her hind end. Circle through the half of the ring. Use the half of the ring now, coming around me. So it's a little bigger area, but still a circle. That circle helps you, gives you the advantage of the shape of the frame in the circle. So they understand they should be bending, they should be bridling. We're making a circle. Into your hunt seat, into your 2 points, same frame, same leg, same hand. Feel like you're galloping, but bridled, gallop, bridled. Use your leg, use your spur, use your hand. More, more, more. So out of the saddle, in your hunt seat. Keep your bum out of the saddle, but make your leg work. Able to use your hand. That's it. You have to be able to use your leg and hand in any position, not just sitting down in the saddle. Now go ahead, sit down. Same canter, no slower. When you're ready, a trot transition, trotting, strong leg, hold your reins. That's a good trot. Hold that outside, feel the bit, move the bit in her mouth. Okay, across the diagonal of the ring, anywhere you want. Around the outside of the ring. When you get down to this far end, now we're circling on the right rein. Strong trot, strong trot. Circling at this end. Use the whole half of the ring. Big circle, big strong trot. Hold your outside rein. Yeah, there's that inside. Move the bit. That's it. That's a good trot. That's not too fast. Hold your outside rein. Keep her moving like that. That's it. That's it. She gave you 5 or 6 good steps. She resisted. Now you've got her back. You're maintaining it. 9, 10. That's it. Now you're able to maintain it for longer and longer. When she thinks it's always easier to maintain the frame than lose it and get it back. There's lots of times when you have the frame, they start to resist, but before they escape, if you can correct them, it's much easier than losing the frame altogether. When you're ready, cantering. Strong canter, big canter. No slower than that. Outside leg working, outside leg working. Feel that inside rein. You're circling half of the ring. She has that shape, has that bend in her body, in her neck. Try to look straight ahead. Don't ride with your head tilted and crooked. Eyes can look ahead, but don't tilt your head. Into your hunt seat, into your 2 point. Stronger canter, stronger canter. Bigger stride, longer stride. Hold that outside rein. Feel, keep asking. More, more, more. Twice as fast, twice as long. Keep your chin up, eyes up. Sitting down. And when you're ready, a trot transition. Keep your shoulders level, keep your hips level, so your body's centered. Eyes straight, chin up, and trotting. Strong trot, strong. Yeah. Feel like she's trying to run off. Feel like she's lengthening. Feel like she's out of control. So strong, so forward, instead of so short and so weak. You want it with that frame. That's what makes it all packaged and comfortable. That you make them so strong and so active and so powerful, but when they're listening in a frame, it's really comfortable. And walk, bridled, strong walk. Heel down, eyes up, chin straight. Heel down, walking, big walk, strong walk. Again, feel like she's in a hurry to go somewhere. She's walking and moving, moving, going, going. Give her a loose rein, but make her walk. She has to be covering the ground. She has to be using her body, using her muscles. If she isn't, there's no way she can get one stride between these jumps. If she's on a weak, shuffly little stride, she's going to think, oh, should I do two? Should I do one? It's either a big stretch or a big chip. And so walk, trot, canter, she's got to power and move so that she takes a normal length stride. Let her walk a second and catch her breath. I'm just going to grab that horse off the hot walker. While since you had time to ride. Okay, let's make a nice posting trot up over this trot pole. Jump, land, canter away. How to get your frame organized. Don't forget all the flat work you just spent all that time doing. Don't forget it as soon as you start thinking about a jump. Good. Now, eyes up. Good. Nice circle. What are you looking at? Eyes up. And then a trot transition. And you can walk there. I'll put a trot pole on the other side. We'll go the other direction. So now there's a pole on both sides. Jump, land, canter away. Go ahead. Feel that outside rein. Should I walk outside? Go further. I know.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
Good. Trot transition. And back the other direction. Once more, and then we'll make it a vertical. So the poles help her. They help her to gauge her arc, her timing, get that technique working. So the better frame you have in the approach, the better jump you're going to get. There, very good like that. Same thing with the vertical here. Think circling, shape, feel that inside rein. If you can keep her cantering, she can change through that corner. Trot and reverse, bridle, transition, trotting, bridling, reversing. She's listening. When you, so circle there, when you change direction, just like a steering wheel, smoothly from one direction to the other, hopefully without losing your frame. Over the jump. Now you're going to stay cantering down the long side, and now I want you to canter the jump. One more time, same direction. And just a good, solid, consistent canter in the approach. And help her maintain that canter in the approach. Good, nice circle. Bridle frame, trot transition. Little bigger circle, make a circle, not reversing, circle. You got to make an organized circle, an organized trot, all those basics before you reverse. Trot transition. Now you can go ahead and reverse. And cantering and jump the jump this direction. Just thinking, good rhythm, good canter, even canter, strong canter, the whole way. And your outside leg, inside bend, circle. What are you looking at? You can't lean and corner like a motorcycle. Sit up, lift up your inside shoulder, look straight, and walk. Because if you're like this, then your shoulder, your hip, your whole body's out of balance. So eyes up, shoulder level, hip level. Your eyes can look through the turn without doing that. So very good in your canter there. Hold on, I'm going to make an oxer. How to land, where to land, what to do with her body at all times. Go ahead on the left lead on the oxer. Exactly the same canter. That's it. One more time, same direction. Powerful, even stride. Good. Circle when she's listening, trotting. And when you have a good quality trot, then reversing. And as you're changing direction, as you're changing bend without losing that frame. Smoothly from the left rein to the right rein, listening to that right hand. And go ahead and canter. Jump the oxer this direction. Good. Outside leg, canter down the side, one more oxer. Good, okay. Inside bend, inside rein, outside leg, circle. Good frame, good canter. Once you're happy with the canter, then you can trot. Canter again. Frame. As you ask her to trot, keep your outside leg. If you accidentally bump her with your inside leg, she gets disunited or slips that hind lead. Canter. So as you're asking for the trot, keep your outside leg trotting. That's better. And let her walk in a pat. It's the same mechanics in the canter to trot transition as the lead change, where she slips that hind end, gets a little weak in the hind end. But your leg can help. Your leg can activate and help her to use it. Give her a pat, let her walk and catch her breath. Land, coordinate. Jump, land, coordinate. So same canter you just had on your oxer. She just has to do it 4 times in a row. She has to get strong, coordinated, balanced, straight. That's a big thing, straight. So as you turn the corner, eyes, body sitting straight. and then jump, little leg, little cluck, one stride, jump, one stride. So you'll have to help, you'll have to tell her, come on, keep going, get one stride. Gather your reins up, I'm just reversing there. Nice organized trot. Big round the end of the ring, this big circle. When you're happy with a good quality trot, then go ahead and canter. Hold that outside rein. Get her listening to your leg. Communicate with the rein, with the bit. A little more feel on your outside rein. She's turning her neck. We want the bend, but we want that chin, that flexion. You have to use two hands, not just one. Coordinating your leg, coordinating your hand, and now you can canter. Get a good active, energized horse, a good corner, and one stride. Good. Circling, she's listening, circling. Hold that outside rein, communicate with that inside, down the long side, and do the line again. And again, circling, she's listening, circling. Two reins, two hands. Down the long side, same thing again, a little oxer on the last jump. And circling. What are you looking at? Where's your balance? Where's your position? When you're ready, trot transition. Again, where's your chin? Where's your eyes? And walking. Okay, let her have a breather there. Oh. She had to work, but she gave you the one stride. She gave you a little stretch. We'll go down the one stride, do a big circle at the end, and then canter the pink oxer. Coordinate those hands, two hands. Feel, hold that outside rein. If your outside rein is too slack, too loose, then it's easy for her to turn her nose without giving the flexion. Go ahead, cantering. Down the long side. Good canter, down the one strides. Now an organized circle and this single oxer. Good. Outside leg, inside rein as you get to that corner, and let her walk. Because if you ride her and make her listen to your leg through that turn, she can change. She's done it a few times. But when you let her slow down, let her stiffen, let her weaken, then she doesn't push through that hind end, and then she takes a little trot step change. Very good, down to your oxer. One more time, let her have a little breather. One more time, I'm going to make a vertical here. Down the gymnastic, circle, and then the oxer. One more time. Listens to that outside leg, goes up into the canter. Good. And down your line. Circling, organizing, over the pink oxer, land, and keep cantering, keep riding with your leg on the landing. Canter, 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 canter. Outside leg, circle. Two hands, two reins. Where's your eyes? Where's your chin? And trotting. Good. Around the outside of the ring in a big lengthened trot. A really big, strong trot. Hold your reins. What about your frame? She has to bridle and lengthen, not poke her nose out and lengthen. Circle. The circle gives you the advantage to get the shape, to get the frame. Big circle. That's it. Okay, walk transition. And give her a pat. If you feel when you're circling, you just naturally are riding the shape and steering and suppling your horse, and it helps to make the frame. As soon as you go on the long side, the horse says, oh, I can just stick my nose up. And so big circle, half of the ring circle, that is kind of a good intermediate step before that big long side. Sometimes even on the long side, if you're losing the frame, then just go halfway and do a circle so that they understand, the horse understands, they have to stay in a frame all the time, everywhere, not just in the circle. Because you're getting the frame easier and easier. Very good. How'd that feel? Did she feel fast? Did she feel strong? Good, because she's not too fast, she's not too strong. She needs to be that active. to get one stride, one stride, one stride. If she's any less, then she'd have trouble getting one stride. And you feel down here on the canter poles, she's just comfortably over the pole, over the jump, landing, over the pole. She's not finding it too tight, not finding it too long. But just in your flat work, every time she works, she's got to use her body, all of her body, not just shuffle along. And that's how they get, their body gets fit, their body gets strong, they get sound, they get healthy. It's just like me walking. If I just walk like this all the time, then pretty soon I'm not able to walk like this. I'm not able to take a big, strong forward step. So if they don't use their body, then they just lose mobility. Their joints stiffen, their muscles end up contracting, and they just need everything to be moving and stretching and powering, especially when you want them to be jumping. Any questions? Yep, she was a good girl. Worked hard, all sweaty, but she'll cool off.